Hey Jude, thanks for joining me for this Zoom call. It's been a while. Glad to see you could set up a video call with me and how have things been down at the Alibi Room?
Hey Hayden, it's great to be hearing from you too. It's definitely been a while. Things down at the Alibi Room have been going well. We've been getting busier over the weekends now that we're coming into spring soon and the weather's been getting better. COVID's definitely taken a toll on the business, but the good beer that we have on tap has still been bringing in customers.
Well, that's great to hear. I'm happy to hear you guys are still doing well down there in the midst of the pandemic and all. Speaking of good beers on tap, let me tell you a little bit about our latest limited release beer that we got. I had some samples sent down to the Alibi for you and your employees to try. It's the Pick a Hop Sabro IPA. Did you have a chance to give it a taste, and what do you think?
I did. The beer was amazing. I really enjoyed how it was very fruit forward, but it was still a little bit hoppy. A couple of the bartenders got to try it, and they also really enjoyed it. They think it will be great for the spring months to come. Um, would you be able to tell me a little bit more about the beer specifically?
Yeah, definitely. The Sabro IPA is part of our Pick a Hop series. It was released with four other beers, and they all use a particular hop. This one specifically being the Sabro hop. This hop comes from the American Southwest. More specifically, the mountains of New Mexico is where they grow most prominently. The hop contains a lot of citrus, tropical fruit flavors, and aromas as well. We brew it specifically to be unfiltered. This gives it super a super hazy look and mouth feel. It's a rich, full body in taste and in kind of aroma as well.
Yeah.
For From my previous experiences down at the Alibi Room, you guys have the perfect glassware to pour it in as well. It has a beautiful hazy yellow color, and it'll be turning heads when it's run to the table by your servers. And all of these are great tasting notes for you and your employees to use when they sell the beer.
Yeah, totally. It's definitely a very unique beer. One of my concerns is that other restaurants in Vancouver might also be selling this beer. Um, I'm just curious, how can I know that people will want to come to our establishment specifically to try it?
That's a great question, Jude. Since the beer is a limited release, we've been brewing it as a small batch beer, and it'll only be sold in our tasting room at Parallel 49 and in your restaurant. We'll be splitting the sale of the beer 50-50 with your establishment. This will allow your restaurant to have an exclusive access of the beer and on advertising it and selling the beer to the beer drinkers of Vancouver. How does that sound to you?
That sounds perfect. It'll definitely give us the opportunity to bring in a lot of potential customers in downtown Vancouver that want to try the beer, but don't want to make the trek down from downtown to your brewery out in East Van. Um, would you be willing to talk about keg pricing?
Yeah, definitely. We could definitely do that. Did you happen to get the PDF of the keg pricing and shipping outline that I sent you?
Yeah, I've got it printed out right here.
Perfect. As you can see on the pricing guide there, we have the 50-liter kegs priced at around $200 a keg, and the 30-liter kegs, the smaller guys there, priced at about 160 a keg. The shipping cost to kind of your location down in Gastown there would be about $20 per keg when talking about the 50-liter kegs, and
Yeah.
$15 per keg when we're talking about the 30-liter kegs. All of our shipping and deliveries are done by Parallel 49 and drivers. They're always on time, and we keep strict COVID protocols. And we're happy to work around any drop off concerns and anything like that to make your experience more enjoyable. How's that sounding for your keg budget at this time?
The keg prices are sounding awesome for especially such an exclusive and really good tasting beer. I'm still a little bit hesitant on the delivery prices though, just given that I'll want to order quite a few kegs of the beer.
Yeah, definitely. I completely understand that, especially with shipping costs adding up so quickly with ordering bulk orders of kegs. What I think I could do to kind of help cut down some of that shipping cost is offer you the 50-liter kegs at the shipping cost of the 30-liter kegs. So if you decide to go with the 50-liter kegs specifically, we'll ship those out to you for $15 per keg instead of the $20. And yeah, how does that sound to help out your keg budget there?
Yeah, that would actually be amazing. It would definitely allow us a little bit more potential to order a few more kegs as well. One thing that I'm still worried about is making sure that our customers are going to enjoy the beer and come in to try the beer. Do you have a way that I can gauge that better?
Yeah, definitely. I hear you on that one. Making sure your consumers like the product is definitely at the utmost importance. What I think we could do moving forward is that I'll ship you one keg free of charge and free of shipping costs as well for you to try out for a couple days. If the beer sells well, then and you're happy with the product, then we'll go on to doing a bulk order, say of 6 of the 50-liter kegs to start with the discounted shipping rate, of course. And we'll see if that works out for you guys. How does that sound?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I would like to do. That way I can make sure that the product is what we need on tap and make sure that it's selling before we move forward.
Amazing. All I need now is just a shipping address for your restaurant, and then a company card. The company card's just to assure that we get the keg returned to us for now. And would you mind sending all that information to me by the end of the day?
Yeah,
Uh,
totally.
Perfect. And I can get you the free keg by tomorrow. And within the next couple days, I'll be in contact with you and I'll call to check in and see how the beer's selling, if you guys are liking it. And then we'll go from there to get your first bulk order of kegs in.
Awesome. That sounds like a plan to me. I look forward to trying the beer on tap.
Perfect. Great to hear. I'll be in touch and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for setting some time aside out of your busy schedule and to have this call with me.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, Hayden. Talk soon.
Cheers.